What's up, guys? This is Cielshock from USA Mini 4 Racing Squad, and I'm still here in California. And today, migx is doing his milling with his diamond cutter. Foxton is making a front brake. So front brake setup for my S2. So we're gonna check it out. All right. So you can see, guys. He's milling the brake set for front wheels. I mean for front S2. Wala machine. Anong machine yan, Mig?
Proxon F70. Proxon F70.
There you go. Yep, that's the S2 kasi nabali. We broke that one, so we're trying to
It's done. Just have to do something more.
So as usually, ganito yan eh. Pakita namin sa inyo. This is what I use for a front brake. That one. But he's trying to make it better. I don't have the screwdriver. So he's pretty much like milling this part.
The front brake.
For the front brake. This is only a high-grade copy part, but it works. So that's where you place your brake para madaling i-trim, may hulmahan. Alright, so you guys gotta remember Proxon MF70, and that's the front brake. He's gonna dismantle my car now.
It's fitting. I tried to fit it.
Oh, shout out to all the noobs over there. All the NoobWorks members. I extended another week here in California, so we're gonna make more videos, and I'm gonna try to race again on their 5-lane track. So yeah, once it's done, I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so
Later.
what's up, guys? I'm still here in California at Mig's crib. Earlier we showed you that we were making a brake pad set for our S2, and I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago I made a video live at NoobWorks cutting the front bumper, because in the Philippines, my first setup, I just did a re-hole for my S2 because that's what legal in the Philippines, and then I broke my chassis. I broke my S2 chassis. Right, yeah, because I broke my chassis. This is originally on my Phoenix. It's my winning bird. As you can see, I only cut the bumper part so I can put my holes here. Because in the Philippines, you're not allowed to do a new hole. You only do re-hole. So I want it to be like drilled, like my screws in there. But I want to make it lighter, so I cut it. We actually cut this part. I showed it on my live video, and now it's like this, up to right here. All right. So the reason why we do that, cut that to make it lighter, to make it tougher. So we made a brake pad. Okay. So we made a prototype using a copy part. I don't know where Mig's got this, but we used this prototype copy part, and I would say there's also pros and cons using the copy part. Pro is it's cheaper. It's actually durable compared to FRP, because if you guys remember, on my Neo Tri-Dagger, I only use FRP. It's pretty thick, but it's heavy. It's not as durable as the carbon fiber, so I put 3 layers, so it's all glued in there, and it's heavy. So the actual car is heavy compared to this car. That's why this car is a lot faster. This is my light setup, but that's the pro. It's cheaper. It's durable compared to FRP, and it's affordable. We made this one for magenta. this, and I've been using this to the mock dojo layout for Sunday, and it's working really good for me. My car flew out of the track many times, and it's still there. It's still good. It's pretty durable. So magenta is still there. I switched to large dia wheels now because I wanted to do I did a test run and my car's faster, but it's a different video. But back to the brakes. This is what I'm using to magenta. I put this one to my winning bird Phoenix, and it broke. Okay, it hit an impact, really hard impact. I would say that it will not break until it's a very, very hard impact. So yeah, it broke, and it's kind of like peeling right there. If you're gonna see it, if you can see it, I don't know if you guys can see it, but splitting in half. See, it's splitting in half, and then my chassis broke down. Yeah, that's the very common problem in S2. Nabali right there. So this one's pretty much like, you know, go bye bye. But I'm using now. Oh shit! I'm using now a white reinforced S2 chassis. So I cut it. The reason why we use this again is to make it lighter and to make it more durable. And you can angle it. You can put it closer to the body as much as you can, as possible. And yeah. That's what, and then I can extend my long tail more, you know, for braking. I made a video about that, and for the brakes, you don't have to trim the brakes, so it makes pretty much like trimmed out part, so you can put any kind of brake, and you will know exactly how much brake you need. All right, so you won't be like, you know, you won't be disqualified with the millimeters to the ground, but. Because I moved on in this brakes, we actually use a Tamiya part. This is the high-grade carbon wide rear stay 3mm. It's item number 95257. Right there. This is pretty much the high-grade part that we use, and we use a Proxen MF70. It's a milling machine, and I hope you guys can find one on your area. So you pretty much mill that part, cut this part, mill that part, cut this part, and this part. Alright, so I put it over here. You're gonna mount it on the S2 again. No new hole, it's still re-hole, so it's still gonna be qualified in the Philippines. So I just put lock nuts over there on top. Itatagos nyo po. You're gonna go, like, you're gonna drill it through, so it will be more durable and more stronger. It's gonna be stronger. It's gonna be stronger compared to the regular one. And I usually made a reinforcement over there for the US racers and Japanese racers or Indonesian racers. You can reinforce it. In the Philippines, you can't make a hole there, but I make a hole because this thing pops. All right, so this is a very good setup. I actually prefer this because it's tougher. I'm gonna show you how I'll put it, but first you need an angled FRP. Alright, so I cut an FRP plate right there, cut that part. I only use this cutter to cut it, and then niliha ko lang. I just use a filing thing. MIGs have a machine, actually you have a tool that makes an angle. So this is actually angled is 5 degrees. So I will put that over there in the bottom. I'm using 19mm now, so I'm using this high-grade carbon. By the way, while I'm putting this, shout out to the Speed Stars Mini 4-wheel drive. Shout out to Jerome, Sir Joey, Jay, Jeff, yeah, and Roscoe. What's up, guys? You guys are all watching. Watch out to Bryce. I'll be in Canada soon. What else? To Jeff, yeah, JHT, you can check out JHT for your mini 4-wheel drive needs. He sells carbon to high grade rollers, and different kinds, rare parts, copy and original Tamiya. Make sure you check his eBay account. He got an eBay account. Alright. He sells this tool too. This one works really well for me. I think it's a mechanic, man. I'm using this part too that I cut, and it's also angled, so that's the one that I put on top, because it makes the car more stronger. It actually makes the car stronger because it's angled on top too, but not necessarily if you guys don't want to. I just feel secure with that. It gets the job done, you know. Para mas matibay. It adds a little bit more weight, but it's stronger. Right, you gotta make sure the car is angled na pababa. Kasi yung iba, pataas, nagkakamali sila sa angle. You can also use angle adjusters. The red one. I will put it down here, the item number for that angle adjuster. You can use that red one too in making angles. If you've been in Nudeworks in a while, you know what I'm talking about. Like angles, Bryce made a video about that. I'm pretty sure Bryce from Canada, my teammate, from Speed Stars, made a video about angles, and he pretty much show you what you can use for angling. Right now I'm using my FRP angled because I have the angle machine. I mean the angle tool, the angling tool. But you can also use the plastic Tamiya one that Tamiya released. You can also use the old school way. If your organizers allow you, you can use the cardboard for angling. Bryce have a video about that too, so hope you guys see that. Hope it will help you guys understand more about angles. But he have a video. If you go on YouTube, just type Nudeworks.com. I mean Nudeworks Mini 4-wheel drive, and you'll see all the videos that we made there with Bryce and migx. And check out our page too, to all non-members out there. Check out our Facebook page. If you want to be in the group chat, just message me or migx. And you can also check out Speed Stars, Mini 4-wheel drive Speed Stars. Bryce is over there. He can help you as well on your Mini 4-wheel drive needs. This one's actually flipped wrong. Again, the reason why we do this is to make the car lighter and make the car stronger, and make it as close as possible to the wheels. Because if you put it as close as possible to the wheels, it compensates the loss of speed when you're using a 19mm because of the contact surface. If you get it closer, it's faster in the cornering. Alright? You gotta remember, on my older videos, the further the rollers to the body is, the more stable, but less less speed and cornering. So that's why we're doing this. Alright, and make your long tail longer. Alright, so that's pretty much it. You put an angle over there, and then we locked it like that, and now it's angled. It's actually angled. You can see, there you go. I think it's 7 degrees, not 5 degrees, but this is what I'm gonna use to the dojo soon. So yeah, that's pretty much what the brake looks like. Then a quick glance, there you go. And then I'm gonna put the brake. Like, I don't know what brake I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put brake over there, and then if I'm not satisfied, I'm gonna trim it, and then or I'm gonna put tape on it. But that's how it is. There you go, Bumperless S2. You can use it in the Philippines, and you can use it here in the States, and anywhere in the 4-wheel drive world. Alright? Alright. Again, this is Cielshock from CT USA Mini 4-wheel drive racing squad, and I'm a teacher here in Nudeworks. We learn from you, you learn from us. Always race humble, and I'm out. Peace.